Closer look at that story. Rural local authorities have been urged to take a central role in the fast-evolving carbon markets, with government emphasizing their unique position in driving sustainable development, creating green jobs and bolstering climate resilience. Now, the call was made by the Minister of Environment, Climate and Wildlife, Dr. Evelyn Ndlovu, at a two-day carbon markets indaba for rural local authorities that's running under the theme Sustainable Future, Empowering Rural Communities Through Carbon Trading. Now, Andile Chuma gives us more.
Zimbabwe has lost tens of millions of United States dollars over the years due to unregulated trade in the carbon market. Now the government is moving swiftly to correct the situation through new laws and the creation of a national registry. Environment, Climate and Wildlife Minister Dr. Evelyn Ndlovu told the Carbon Markets Indaba in Bulawayo that the country is now required to legally authorize the transfer of carbon credits to other nations for use in meeting their climate change commitments or other mitigation purposes. The Indaba for Rural Local Authorities is the first since government took over regulation of local carbon markets in 2023.
The theme for the two-day conference, Sustainable Future, Empowering Rural Communities Through Carbon Trading, highlights the importance of rural local authorities' involvement in carbon markets, showcasing, discussing, aligning and realigning policies, strategies, regulations and practices that can lead to sustainable development and environmental stewardship by us all.
Carbon credits are tradable permits which allow a country or organization to produce a certain amount of carbon emissions and which can be traded if the full allowance is not used. These have emerged as a critical tool in climate-positive investment. Dr. Ndlovu stressed that integrating rural authorities into carbon trading was part of the government's broader climate change strategy in response to the rising frequency of extreme weather events such as droughts, floods, tropical cyclones, and mid-season dry spells.
The government, through local authorities and other government institutions and business community and all civil society, need to work jointly, forging partnerships to foster innovation and create scalable solutions to our challenge on climate change.
Director in charge of climate change in the ministry, Washington Jakata, said over the years the ministry has spearheaded a climate change mainstreaming capacity building program for ministries, departments and agencies as part of the national climate change adaptation planning process to ensure climate change is mainstreamed in planning and budgetary processes.
That aligns itself with the global fund that has been established at the United Nations Framework Convention Climate Change level, which is also called the Loss and Damage Fund. So as a country, as it stands right now, we are in the process of crafting a loss and damage framework that will guide the country to access international financing.
Experts say rural communities, with their vast land, natural resources and proximity to key ecosystems, are well placed to host projects that reduce emissions or absorb carbon from the atmosphere, from reforestation to renewable energy.
Carbon trading is meant to benefit countries in the global south. We had a situation where companies were coming from the global north, parachuting into our communities and trading carbon credits without the locals benefiting.
Rural district councils embraced the program, saying it will empower them to navigate the climate crisis with better strategies and solutions for communities.
So in this sense, it's a very critical meeting that we are in as local authorities, especially the environmental people in the environmental sphere, wanting to understand the technicality that has been involved in the carbon trading. And also suffice to say, really, there's been quite a lot of talk without anything tangible that has been happening to the local communities.
Carbon credit trading is an effective mechanism that enables countries and organizations to offset their carbon emissions by investing in clean energy projects. Experts say Zimbabwe's carbon market offers a unique opportunity to achieve unparalleled returns on investment. For ZTN Prime, I'm Andile Chuma in Bulawayo.